Hello everyone, so we have another video and our objective is to write the first 5 terms of the sequence described by each rule or equation. So meron tayong 8 sequence which is ito yung tinatawag na rule or equation, and then sa video na to ituturo ko sa inyo kung paano kunin ang first 5 terms. Okay, so bago tayo magsimula, alamin muna natin kung ano ang a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub 4, a sub 5, and a sub n. So, yan yung mga tinatawag na number of terms. Okay, so a sub 1 is what we call the first term. A sub 2 is the second term. A sub 3 is third term. A sub 4 is fourth term. A sub 5 is fifth term, and a sub n is nth term. So, nth term. So, pwede nating lagyan ng 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on. Okay, and now let's proceed to the number 1 example. Number 1, the given rule is a sub n equals n plus 5. Okay, and our objective is to write the first 5 terms of the sequence described by the rule. Okay, so we have a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub 4, a sub 5. Meaning, okay, dyan natin ilalagay ang 5 terms na makukuha natin. To find the first term, isasubstitute natin ang 1. Okay, so a sub 1 equals n plus 5. Papalitan natin ng 1 yung n. Okay, so it becomes a sub 1 equals 1 plus 5. Then 1 plus 5 equals 6. So a sub 1 equals 6. Therefore, our first term is 6. Okay, next, to find the second term, which is a sub 2, we substitute 2 doon sa n. So a sub 2 equals n plus 5. So, given the rule, and then substitute 2 doon sa n. And then a sub 2 equals 2 plus 5, and then 2 plus 5 equals 7. So, a sub 2 equals 7, and that is our second term, 7. And next, to find the third term, isasubstitute natin ang 3 doon sa n. So, we have now a sub 3 equals n plus 5, and magiging 3. So, a sub 3 equals 3 plus 5, and 3 plus 5 equals 8. So, we have now a sub 3 equals 8. So, 8 now is our third term. Okay, next, to find the fourth term, or a sub 4. So, a sub 4, then we substitute 4. So, a sub 4 equals n plus 5, and then change n with 4. So, a sub 4 equals 4 plus 5, and 4 plus 5 equals 9. Therefore, a sub 4 equals 9. And 9 is our fourth term. Okay, next. So, let's have a sub 5. To find the a sub 5, or the fifth term, we substitute 5. Okay, so we use the formula, or we use the rule a sub n equals n plus 5. Substitute 5. So, we have a sub 5 equals n plus 5. Then, papalitan natin yung n ng 5. So, it becomes a sub 5 equals 5 plus 5. And 5 plus 5 equals 10. Then, we have a sub 5 equals 10. 10 is the fifth term. Therefore, the first 5 terms of the given rule is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now let's have number 2. Number 2 rule is a sub n equals 4n minus 1. Okay, to find the first term, we substitute 1 for the first term. So, a sub 1 equals 4n minus 1. And then, papalitan natin ng n, or papalitan natin ng 1 yung n. So, it becomes a sub 1 equals 4 times 1 minus 1. And then, simplify. 4 times 1 is 4. Then, a sub 1 equals 4 minus 1. Then, a sub 1 equals 3. Then, our first term now is 3. And to find the second term, which is a sub 2, we substitute 2. So we have now a sub 2 equals 4n minus 1. So papalitan natin yung n ng 2. So it becomes a sub 2 equals 4 times 2 minus 1. And then simplify, 4 times 2 is 8. Therefore, we have a sub 2 equals 8 minus 1. Then 8 minus 1 is 7. So a sub 2 equals 7. And that is our second term. And next, to find the third term, which is a sub 3, we substitute 3. So we have now a sub 3 equals 4n minus 1. Then again, papalitan yung n ng 3. So it becomes a sub 3 equals 4 times 3 minus 1. Simplify, 4 times 3 is 12. So we have now a sub 3 equals 12 minus 1. And 12 minus 1 is 11. So a sub 3 is 11. And that is our third term. And to find the fourth term, a sub 4, we substitute 4. So now we have a sub 4 equals 4n minus 1. And then it becomes a sub 4 equals 4 times 4 minus 1. Then simplify, 4 times 4 is 16. Then 16 minus 1 is 15. So a sub 4 equals 15. And that is our fourth term. Okay, next, to find the fifth term, or a sub 5, we substitute 5. So now we have a sub 5 equals 4n minus 1. So papalitan yung n ng 5. So a sub 5 equals 4 times 5 minus 1. Then we multiply, 4 times 5 equals 20. Therefore, we have a sub 5 equals 20 minus 1. So 20 minus 1 equals 19. So our a sub 5 is 19, and that is our fifth term. Therefore, ang first 5 terms ng rule natin na a sub n equals 4n minus 1 ay 3, 7, 11, 15, 19. Okay, next, let's have another example, which is number 3. So the given rule or equation is a sub n equals 7 minus 2n. And we will going to find the first 5 terms of the given equation. So to find the first term, we substitute 1. So we have a sub 1 equals 7 minus 2n. And then papalitan natin ng 1 yung n's. Therefore, we have 7 minus 2 times 1. Okay, then simplify muna natin. So we multiply negative 2 and 1. So negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Then now we have a sub 1 equals 7 minus 2. 7 minus 2 equals 5. Therefore, we have a sub 1 equals 5. Now, 5 is our first term, or a sub 1. Okay, next, to find the second term, we substitute 2. So, we have a sub 2 equals 7 minus 2n. So, papalitan natin yung n ng 2. Therefore, we have a sub 2 equals 7 minus 2 times 2. So, simplify. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. So, therefore, we have the equation a sub 2 equals 7 minus 4. And 7 minus 4 is 3. Then, now we have a sub 2 equals 3. And 3 is the second term. Okay, next, to find the third term, or a sub 3, we substitute 3. So, we have now a sub 3 equals 7 minus 2n. And then substitute 3, papalitan natin yung n ng 3. Then now we have a sub 3 equals 7 minus 2 times 3. Then simplify, negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. Therefore, we have a sub 3 equals 7 minus 6. And 7 minus 6 equals 1. Therefore, our third term is 1. And to find the fourth term or a sub 4, we substitute 4. So now we have a sub 4 equals 7 minus 2n. So change n. We have now a sub 4 equals 7 minus 2 times 4. Then negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. Therefore, we have a sub 4 equals 7 minus 8. 7 minus 8 is negative 1. So, a sub 4 equals negative 1. Then, our fourth term is negative 1. Okay, next, to find the fifth term or a sub 5, we substitute 5. Then, now we have a sub 5 equals 7 minus 2n. Then, substitute 5. Then, now we have a sub 5 equals 7 minus 2 times 5. Then, simplify. Negative 2 times 5 is negative 10. Then, now we have a sub 5 equals 7 minus 10. 7 minus 10 equals negative 3. Therefore, a sub 5 equals negative 3. And negative 3 is the fifth term. So, ang first 5 terms ng given rule natin or equation ay 5, 3, 1, negative 1, negative 3. Okay, so let's have another example, number 4. So, ang given rule natin or equation is a sub n equals 3 raised to n. So, ang exponent natin ngayon ay n. Okay, so to find the first 5 terms, okay, we have to find the first term or a sub 1, substitute natin ang 1 doon sa n. Therefore, we have a sub 1 equals 3 raised to 1. So, 3 raised to 1 is 3. Therefore, ang a sub 1 natin is 3 or first term is 3. Okay, to find the second term or a sub 2, isa-substitute natin ang 2. Papalitan natin yung n ng 2. So, it becomes a sub 2 equals 3 square. So, 3 square means dalawang beses nating ita-times ang 3. So, 3 times 3 equals 9. Therefore, ang a sub 2 natin ay 9. Kaya, ang second term natin or a sub 2 ay 9. Okay, para makuha ang third term or a sub 3, ang isa-substitute natin ay 3. So, substitute 3. So, now we have a sub 3 equals 3 raised to n. So, papalitan natin ng 3 yung n. So, it becomes a sub 3 equals 3 cube. 3 cube means tatlong beses nating ita-times ang 3. 3 times 3 times 3 equals 27. Okay? So, we have now a sub 3 equals 27 and 27 is our third term. Okay, next, to find the fourth term or a sub 4, substitute 4. So, a sub 4 equals 3 raised to n. Again, n palitan natin ng 4. So, we have a sub 4 equals 3 raised to 4. 3 raised to 4 means 4 na beses nating ita-times ang 3. 3 times 3, 9 times 3, 27 times 3, 81. Therefore, ang a sub 4 natin is 81. And 81 is the fourth term. Okay, next, to find the a sub 5 or the fifth term, we substitute 5. So, now it becomes a sub 5 equals 3 raised to n. So, papalitan natin yung n ng 5. So, it becomes a sub 5 equals 3 raised to 5. So, 3 raised to 5 means limang beses nating ita-times ang 3. So, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. And the answer is 243. So, ang a sub 5 natin ngayon is 243, which is yan yung fifth term natin. Okay? So, again, ang first 5 terms ng rule natin na a sub n equals 3 raised to n ay 3, 9, 27, 81, 243. Okay, next, let's have another example, number 5. Number 5 rule, a sub n equals n squared minus 5. Okay, para makuha ang first term, again, substitute natin ang 1. So, a sub 1 equals n squared minus 5. So, again, papalitan natin yung n ng 1. So, it becomes 1 squared minus 5. So, ang uunahin natin is yung may exponent. So, 1 squared is equal to 1. Then, a sub 1 equals 1 minus 5. 1 minus 5 equals negative 4. So, ang a sub 1 natin, ang first term natin ay negative 4. Okay. To find the second term or a sub 2, isa-substitute natin yung 2 doon sa n. So, it becomes a sub 2 equals n squared minus 5. Okay. Palitan natin yung n ng 2. So, it becomes a sub n or a sub 2 equals 2 squared minus 5. So, simplify, 2 squared means 2 times 2. We have 4. So, 4 minus 5 equals negative 1. Therefore, ang a sub 2 natin equals negative 1. And negative 1 is the second term. Okay, next, to find the third term or a sub 3, so, isa-substitute natin ang 3 doon sa n. Okay? So, a sub 3 equals n squared minus 5. Then, palitan natin yung n ng 3. So, a sub 3 equals 3 squared minus 5. So, simplify 3 squared. So, 3 times 3 is 9. So, a sub 3 equals 9 minus 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. So, therefore, we have a sub 3 equals 4. And that is our third term. The third term is 4. Okay, next, to find the fourth term, we substitute 4. So, we have now a sub 4 equals n squared minus 5. So, we substitute 4. So, a sub 4 equals 4 squared minus 5. And then, simplify, 4 squared is, okay, 4 times 4 is 16. Therefore, we have 16 minus 5. So, 16 minus 5 equals 11. So, again, a sub 4 equals 11. And that is our fourth term. Okay, next, to find the fifth term or a sub 5, we substitute 5. So, a sub 5 equals n squared minus 5. So, papalitan natin yung n ng 5. So, it becomes a sub 5 equals 5 squared minus 5. Simplify natin. So, 5 squared means 5 times 5. So, 5 times 5 is 25 minus 5. And then, 25 minus 5 is 20. And a sub 5 is 20 or the fifth term is 20. Kaya ang first 5 terms ng given rule or equation natin, which is a sub n equals n squared minus 5, ay negative 4, negative 1, 4, 11, 20. Okay, so next, let's have number 6. A sub n equals n over 5. So, find the first term, substitute 3. Now, we have a sub 1 equals n over 5. So, papalitan natin yung n ng 1, so it becomes 1/5. 1/5 is in simplest form, so yan na po yung first term natin, 1/5. Okay, to find the second term, which is a sub 2, sasubstitute natin yung 2. So, a sub 2 equals n over 5. So, papalitan natin yung n ng 2. Therefore, we have a sub 2 equals 2 over 5 or 2/5. Okay, so 2/5 is in simplest form. So, therefore, ang second term natin ay 2/5. Okay, next, to find the third term, we substitute 3. So, a sub 3 equals n over 5. So, papalitan natin ng 3 yung n. So, it becomes a sub 3 equals 3/5. So, 3/5 is in simplest form. So, the third term is 3/5. Okay, next, to find the fourth term or a sub 4, we substitute 4. So, now we have a sub n equals n over 5. So, papalitan yung n ng 4. So, it becomes a sub 4 equals 4/5. fifth. So 4/5 is in simplest form, therefore the fourth term is 4/5. And to find the fifth term, we substitute 5. Then now we have a sub 5 equals n over 5. So papalitan natin yung n ng 5, so it becomes a sub 5 equals 5 over 5. So we simplify 5 over 5, so it becomes 1. 5 divided by 5 is 1. Therefore, the fifth term is 1. So again, the first 5 terms of the given rule or equation, which is a sub n equals n over 5, is 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 1. And now, let's have number 7. The equation is a sub n equals 2 times the quantity of n plus 4. Okay, to find the first term or a sub 1, we substitute 1. So a sub n equals 2 times the quantity of n plus 4. Papalitan natin yung n ng 1. So it becomes a sub 1 equals 2 times the quantity of 1 plus 4. So we simplify, ang uunahin nating i-add is yung nandun sa loob ng parenthesis. So 1 plus 4 equals 5. Then 2 times 5 equals 10. So ang first term natin is 10. Okay, next, to find the second term or a sub 2, sasubstitute natin ang 2. So, a sub 2 equals 2 times n plus 4. Then, it becomes a sub 2 equals 2 times the quantity of 2 plus 4. So, simplify natin yung nasa loob ng parenthesis. So, 2 plus 4 is 6. And then, it becomes a sub 2 equals 2 times 6. And 2 times 6 equals 12. And 12 is the second term. Okay, next, to find the third term or a sub 3, isa-substitute natin ang 3. So, a sub 3 equals 2 times the quantity of n plus 4. Then, it becomes a sub 3 equals 2 times the quantity of 3 plus 4. Then, simplify yung nasa loob ng parenthesis. So, 3 plus 4 is 7. Then, it becomes a sub 3 equals 2 times 7. And 2 times 7 is 14. So, 14 is the third term. Okay, next, to find the fourth term or a sub 4, isa-substitute natin ang 4. So, now it becomes a sub 4 equals 2 times the quantity of n plus 4. Then, substitute 4. So, we have a sub 4 equals 2 times the quantity of 4 plus 4. And then, simplify natin yung nandun sa loob ng parenthesis. 4 plus 4 is 8. So, now we have a sub 4 equals 2 times 8 is 16. So, the answer is a sub 4 is equal to 16, and that is our fourth term. And to find the fifth term or a sub 5, we substitute 5. So, therefore, we have a sub 5 equals 2 times the quantity of n plus 4. And then, papalitan natin yung n ng 5. So, it becomes a sub 5 equals 2 times the quantity of 5 plus 4. And then, simplify natin yung nasa loob ng parenthesis, which is 5 plus 4. 5 plus 4 is 9. Then, it becomes a sub 5 equals 2 times 9. Then, 2 times 9 is equal to 18. So, ang fifth term natin ay 18. So, ang first 5 terms ng general rule natin or ng equation na a sub n equals 2 times the quantity of n plus 4 ay 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay, so let's have number 8 equation, which is a sub n equals negative 2n minus 5. To find the first term, we substitute 1. So, a sub 1 equals negative 2n minus 5. So, papalitan natin yung n ng 1. So, it becomes a sub 1 equals negative 2 times 1 minus 5. So, simplify, negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Therefore, we have a sub 1 equals negative 2 minus 5. Then, the answer is negative 2 minus 5. The answer is negative 7. So, ang a sub 1 natin is negative 7. Okay. To find the second term or a sub 2, isa-substitute natin ang 2. So, a sub 2 equals negative 2n minus 5. So, substitute 2 doon sa n. So, it becomes a sub 2 equals negative 2 times 2 minus 5. Then, simplify. Negative 2 times 2 equals negative 4. So now we have a sub 4 equals negative 4 minus 5. So a sub 2 now is equal to negative 4 minus 5 is negative 9. So ang second term natin ay negative 9. Okay, next, to find the third term or a sub 3, isa-substitute natin ang 3. So a sub 3 equals negative 2n minus 5. So yung n, palitan ng 3, so it becomes a sub 3 equals negative 2 times 3 minus 5. Then simplify, negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. So it becomes a sub 3 equals negative 6 minus 5. And then, negative 6 minus 5 is negative 11. So, ang a sub 3 natin or third term natin ay negative 11. Okay, para makuha yung fourth term or a sub 4, we substitute 4. So, a sub 4 now equals negative 2n minus 5. So, papalitan natin ng 4 yung n. So, a sub 4 equals negative 2 times 4 minus 5. And then simplify, negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. Therefore, we have a sub 4 equals negative 8 minus 5. It is equal to negative 13. So, ang fourth term natin is negative 13. And to find the fifth term or a sub 5, we substitute 5. So, a sub 5 equals negative 2n minus 5. So, substitute natin yung 5 sa n. So, it becomes a sub 5 equals negative 2 times 5 minus 5. And then simplify, negative 2 times 5 is 10. So it becomes a sub 5 equals negative 10 minus 5. And the answer is negative 15. So again, our fifth term is negative 15. Therefore, ang first 5 terms ng given rule or equation natin ay negative 7, negative 9, negative 11, negative 13, negative 15. Okay, so that's all for now. And thank you for watching. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Para po sa compilation ng video lesson ng Math 10, click nyo lang po ang playlist. Thank you!